What is up, my amigos, amigas, everything in between, everything outside, everything up, down, left, right, inside this dimension and in the next? It is the Sound Alchemist bringing you some epic videos on Sunday Funday. Usually I post Dungeons and Dragons, however, a lot of craziness has been happening, so no Dungeons and Dragons today. Today we are going to be talking about the chapter approved stuff, specifically for the Tau. But before that, I want to say, wow, these past couple of days has just been intense for like the gaming community, more so, but also for freaking Avengers. The Avengers 4 trailer dropped, and wow, Endgame is gonna be super depressing, but still, I can't wait to see it. I know Marvel's just gonna tear my heart out, rip it up into shreds, saute it, and send it back to me as an epic plate du omelette. I don't know what that means. On top of that, we've got Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I've been playing that game almost non-stop, and I'm probably gonna play it once I'm done making this video. But wow, that is a great game. Samus main right here. Come at me online. But yeah, I'm really looking to play as Cloud. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. If you haven't tried it, I greatly recommend you guys pick it up. I remember playing it when it first came out on the GameCube. I want to say it was like back in 5th grade for me. So nostalgia all wrapped up in an epic package. On top of that, we've got another freaking gem. God of War was named Game of the Year. I completely agree. Even though Red Dead is a great masterpiece of a game, I totally enjoyed playing God of War so much more. And then finally, before I get into the meat of this video, the freaking intro trailer music video thingy dropped for Kingdom Hearts. Wow, like just looking at it, you can feel the feels in that video. It's actually a mix-up of what's her name? I want to say it's like Utada Hikaru and freaking Skrillex. So that's a crazy mix. However, it's just a beautiful song, and whew, the freaking spoilers in that trailer, boy, I tell ya. But yeah, this game comes out in January, and I can't wait. I've been waiting, what, 15 years, I believe, since Kingdom Hearts 2? Yeah, I can't wait. But anyway, let's jump into this epic video now that we're almost 3 minutes into it. So without further ado, let's talk about Chapter Approved and the Tau. So first and foremost, I believe the Chapter Approved will be coming out this Saturday. So it's almost here. However, there's been reviews and basically people going over the Chapter Approved stuff already. So because of that, there's been a bunch of epicness for the Tau, which I really like. They added the 8 in there, and I really want to go over like how they're going to play and whatnot. But before that, what I really enjoy is that there's pretty much point reductions all across the Tau lineup. For example, the broadside, which was a whopping 60 points bare, is now almost cut in half to 35. That's freaking crazy, because like before, broadsides were probably like a never seen unit because they were so overpriced, and now that they're only at 35 points per model, you bet I'm going to be bringing broadsides now. On top of this, the crisis suits went from 42 points to 27, which, that's all I play. I play freaking suits. I'm a Farsight fanboy, so this is just making suit lists so much more viable. You can bring more in, and it's just going to be super awesome. I can't wait to try this out. I'm really happy with Chapter Approved. Usually with these kind of books, I'm like, yeah, whatever, pass it up, it's just another cash grab, whatever. These changes should have been in the codices, but no. Now I see the light. Basically what the Chapter Approved stuff is they release the codex, they see how well the point values mesh, what's overpowered, what's underpowered, and basically they're balancing out the codices with the Chapter Approved stuff. Although, it was a little weird how the orcs, they didn't get the looted wagons in their codex, however they're getting it here. Just put it in the freaking codex. But anyway, let's continue on. Ghost Kill went down by 10 points. Farsight went down by 26 points, which is even greater. Same thing with Shadow Sun. She was 167, which in my opinion was way overpriced. Now she's down to like around 100, which is really great. However, what I do want to talk about is that the weapons, the like the ion turret, the rail rifle, fusion collider, fusion blaster, flamer, everything has gone down in points, which means that now your Tau army will have more models in it. More models means more shots. More shots, more dice is rolling. More dice is rolling, more damage will be done. So overall, this is making the Tau army super juicy, which I'm pumped for. Now, moving on over to the 8, Farsight's Elite Bodyguard. I believe they now have it as a detachment. So basically, it's a formation of 8 suits. You've got Farsights, you've got the Riptide, you've got the Broadside, and I want to say like 10 drones or something like that. It's a stupid crazy amount, because the drones are basically wounds. So you're going to have to get through all the drones before you actually start doing wounds to these guys. So they're going to survive, and it's good because they're pretty pricey. I believe once you've like counted it out, it's about 1100 points for the whole 8-man squad, which is not bad, but pretty much if you're playing a 1500 points game, it doesn't leave much like else to bring in. Maybe bolster them up with like a broadside, or broadsides team, or if you want to be that guy, get some more Riptides or a Storm Surge. But yeah, I mean, 1100 points seems like a lot, but I feel like they're going to be doing some work. They don't have a high output of shots, but what they do have is versatility. You've got one with flamers, so if you try to get charged, she'll flame it up. You've got different types of like tenants you can use with whatever, with like the Farsight enclaves. You could basically use the Kanyan ability an extra time, which is just icing on the cake pretty much. Now let's look into each individual 8 character and see if anything really changed, starting with Alavesa, the Riptide. As far as I can see, you get like a +1 to reroll when you're shooting, and a +4 to avoid getting hit on your Nova Reactor thing, which it's alright, because usually if you use the Nova Reactor, you just straight up take the mortal wound, which it's okay. More survivability, I guess. Moving up to the AI Oblotai, I think he can like reduce damage by 1. So like let's say if he gets 1 wound, nothing happens to him, which is pretty cool. On top of this, you've got Arachron, which I don't think anything changed. Brave Storm, I'm pretty sure he's got a 2+ save and a 4+ invuln, and also a 6+ feel no pain. And on top of that, you got drones. So Brave Storm's gonna be surviving a lot. And finally, you've got my favorite character of the 8, Commander Brightsword, which he's got the dual plasma or fusion blasters, and again, it seems like he can use these as like the melee weapon. I forgot what it's called, but basically fusion blaster swords. And also, if anybody's charging him, or if he's charging, I think he's got like a +2, or if they're getting charged, -2, something like that. There's a little thing going on with the charging distance for him. And then of course Farsight, I don't think anything changed, but he did get that reduction in points. And with that being said, that's pretty much everything that there is to go about on the Tau for Chapter Approved 2018. So let me know your thoughts. Do you think running this 1100 point team of basically 8 plus Farsight is viable? Or would you rather just run something else? Most likely it'll just be played for fun. I don't see anybody running this in like tournaments. It's just, in my opinion, there's not enough firepower to go around. There's survivability, but in my opinion, yeah, you're gonna need to do much more damage than what they can bring. But still, it's thematic. I mean, if you're trying to do like a campaign, it makes perfect sense to bring Farsight in the 8. But again, let me know. Will you be picking up the Tau now that everything's cheaper point-wise? Or will you, maybe wait for the Sisters of Battle, which will be getting from what I heard, they're getting like a proto-codex, a codex before the actual codex, in 2019, so let's see how that goes. Yeah, let me know what else you guys have to, say about the Chapter Approved, and let's get those pre-orders going, because it comes out on Saturday. As always, I'm the Sound Alchemist, and I'll talk to you next time. Peace.